Okay. Like it's crazy, guys. I have spent so much time prepping for the Wake fight. And I can tell you guys that Wake is like fucking nearly impossible for me to do like somewhat safely. Like it's pretty easy to find like a line where you could go like that's a very solid line. Like I have 3 water absorb bonds, I have a strong Crobat, I have a Minon that can one-shot the Gyarados in the lead. You know, it's very doable. But then you look deeper into it and there's like so much stuff. Like if you want to be very precise like and you like Giga Stall stuff, water absorb mons I have in my box are just not cutting it. Like they all have like weird baiting stuff. Like for example, Quagsire is dead to Focus Blast crit from Floatzel. That's really bad. Otherwise, world would be a lot easier. Then Macago is dead. Like is highest damage against Macago from cast form is Surf. Like how can neutral Surf be stronger than Thunder? Super effective Thunder. Yeah, that's the stuff we have to deal with. And so in the end, I came up with a line that's not riskless, deathless. We are riskless, but we are risking one of our Pokemons, and it's Tentacruel. Tentacruel has like terrible IVs, so I can showcase it in the calculator. It's 4 HP, 28 attack because we don't care about that, then 0 defense, 3 special attack, 4 special defense, 4 speed. It's range, so it still has a very good matchup into some of these mons here. But yeah. There are also like a few different ideas like that. It could have been working, like if I have a few more mons, if I want to take a few more crits, but basically we have to hope that Tentacruel holds. Okay. Item-wise, we have an XP share on Cacturn. First, let me get all the levels up. So Minan goes to 34. Yep. If we get Thunderbolt, we will get back Thunderbolt relatively soon. Stuff is opening in the background, okay. And Cacturn just, like I can tell you guys, like Cacturn is basically Sucker Punch backup in case that we lose Tentacruel. If Tentacruel does not die, like, okay, if like Tentacruel survives, like Cacturn is only like takes a final kill in this battle. It's not playing a major role. We have 44 Blastoise. And we can also go 40 for Crobat. Let's not mess anything up. So for items, Black Sludge on Tentacruel. We have Magnet on Minon. I don't think we need it, but I will go Legging Tail on Crobat. And then I have Fidgy Berry on Blastoise. And Wiki Berry on Pelipper. By the way, like this is like this fight at like so many like plays that this was like very, very close to us being able to pull off better lines, but I always missed like tiny amounts. Okay. And then we need U-turn on Pelipper. Yep. over Thunder Wave because we can just reteach that. And yeah, let's export this into the calculator. Now for pre-damage, we only need Minon at 72. So we quickly check some stuff, like this is actually 72 kill. This is actually bullet punch. He knows U-turn, he knows U-turn, he knows volt switch, he knows icy wind. Sucker punch, 48. I'm kind of spoilering the line here now when I calculate this one final time. Yeah, but we have margin here even. So yeah, guys, I looked at like so much stuff. Partially I looked at like 2 months being pre-burned so they would be in certain ranges after taking certain moves, but it just crits could mess it up, so that didn't work. Then next thing I did was I looked at a lot of lines that played around Thunderwave on Ludicolo, and then use Crobat to kill it. But the problem is, to do that, we basically need to chain Ludicolo and Toxicroak. And if Castform is still alive and Castform comes in on Crobat, it got really ugly. And like I could get Castform killed, but then Thunderwave setup was not safe. I looked for all the possibilities who could like somehow Thunderwave Ludicolo, but this thing is just like putting out so much damage. It's kind of crazy. And if I basically, oh, this thing is poisoned. I really need to fix that in my calculator. And if I would make it the other way around, like just having different problems. Okay. Okay. We have rain on, and I guess you guys can already see like the first kill that will happen here in this game. We saw it earlier on Verse by Verse. I think he got it from me because I actually started planning Wake before him, but Verse is just like so incredibly fast. Man, that's really the problem. Like if you like super deeply cook everything and you're like 10 hours into the calculations for your Wake fight, it's far scarier that you missed something than if you like just looked at the decent line, you went like, I guess this is fine, like 15 minutes, and then you throw your Wake, and then you lose it, you're like, okay, I guess I didn't cook enough. But what should I say after like cooking for 10 hours? by the way, I won't complain about my Minan because these IVs are extremely strong. But like there are some ranges we don't hit here that we could hit if we would have an even better Minan. So we are in superpower range. So we volt switch. And we go Crobat. Critical hit. Yeah. So even double crit here, of course, doesn't kill us. He's saying superpower is the way to go. And we greet him with a Thunder. This baits Toxic Rogue. And we are baiting exactly cross chop kill from that thing. So we can volt switch. If we crit here, it's fine. I think it's even great if we crit here. In that case, if we didn't crit, we go Pelipper. We are not dead to anything. Oh, I forgot about Black Sludge recovery. It's fine. But this could have been bad. Yeah, we use the Wiki Berry here. It might give us some chances. We go back into Minan. Now comes a very important part. We go for Volt Switch. And this should kill. And we go into Blastoise. I fished this up. I read, honestly, I just read stuff in the Discord server. It was like mirror code against Floatzel can work. And I was like, I guess I need a stronger Wake answer. Let's go fishing for Blastoise. I fished up Blastoise. I realized that you need to get them on earlier. If you fish it, like if you surf it up here, you need to scale back mirror code. Ah, well. We still found use for it. Did I give Minan its kill in the calculator? No. Of course, like Minan is just killing left and right. So it's Floatzel in. And here we Icy Wind. And the interesting thing is that like after Life Orb, like first of all, this can't trigger any Switch AI. Because nobody has a super effective move against Blastoise. Second of all, this can always only be Thunder here. And I couldn't pivot in because this is like 1 HP exactly required. So we go into Minan. And after an Icy Wind, even in rain, Minan outspeeds this, and we go for Thunder. Cast form comes in. We go for Thunder. Guys, I don't know if you guys realized, but Minan just took 5 kills. 5 kills in one battle. This has to be one of the craziest performances. Here, we are dead to serve. So we can volt switch out. And we switch into Tentacruel. And yeah, I couldn't figure out Ludicolo. I couldn't figure it out. We have a guaranteed Sludge Bomb here. That's the only thing I could do. But Tentacruel, like, it's nice into this Mon, but it's not an insta-solve. If this is crit plus defense drop, we might have a problem. Okay, Ludicolo, you didn't bring your A game, and that's not enough. If you don't bring like every crit in the house, like we are not losing Mons to Wake. Max damage, Energy Ball is 75. We didn't get a special defense drop, so let's have Tentacruel earn his first kill. Yeah. By the way, the only way this thing can where we have to sack Tentacruel is if it sees Ice Beam kill. Because if it doesn't see Ice Beam kill, we can switch into Cacturn, and then we have a Sucker Punch kill. But if it somehow manages to deal us all the way down to Ice Beam range, we need to sack Tentacruel. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. So okay. So next is a double battle. Uh, okay. So, no, this is super chill. So here what we can do is we can sucker punch this thing. It has to go for an attack. And we will outspeed and we can black belt like 43, kill Umbreon. And on 43 and 43 here, like both of these guys see a kill on mobile. Hmm. Okay, so this thing is not showing kill. Not here, not here. And we can kill Flareon. We have black belt, remember? And mobile is just switched out into Quagsire. Quagsire like eats the Thunderbolt, and also like here it's incoming like Fire Punch, Drill Run, or Brick Break, and Quack is just eating everything. And then it's like Shadow Ball or HP Grass. We can probably go like Skarmory and we are super fine. So Medicham, Mawile, Quagsire, Skarmory. Probably no Ice Beam. Do we need to pre-sleep? Let's just pre-sleep just to be slightly safer. Okay. 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 One final check. We outspeed this and we can Sucker Punch this, and this will always attack, and Sucker Punch will always kill. Nice. Double huge power lead, by the way. So we strength the Umbreon, we Sucker Punch the Espeon. Okay, so this has a kill. This has a kill. So we strength kill Flareon. We switch into Quagsire. And another kill. Medicham and Minon, they started strong last time. And now Minon just took like 5 on Wake. This thing took okay, this is somehow bugged, like one. Like the kill number's right, but it doesn't show the two killed mons here. Okay. Okay. So now, next up is Giovanni. I won't get my encounter. I will just get the team. So we need Pelipper, Minen, Crobat, Blastoise, Mawile, and Feraligatr. Everybody who's not level 44 now needs to go level 44. Yep, Ice Punch over Ice Fang. Black Glasses here. Expert Belt. Shell Bell. Probably even go XP share here. That shouldn't matter. I had Oranberry on him, but... and Wise Glasses on Minan. Okay, we will go over this live one more time. Okay. Let's look at some ranges. By the way, this thing needs to be asleep. I know we will. We need Minon on a different level, on different HP. I will, for once, do the pre-damage here. Perfect. I wanted to be at 98. And we need to teach Grass Knot. Oh, don't forget this. Grass Knot needs to be taught to Minan. The Rhyperior killer move. Okay. Okay, all the moves should be taught. I will export this to have it correctly in the calculator. To have the Grass Knot ready. Read our save data. Okay, so there is. Okay. Oh guys, good that we checked. Good that we checked everything one more time. We need Fidgy Berry on Blastoise, otherwise we're in huge trouble. Okay guys. Giovanni is next. I know, like yesterday evening, I went to bed and was like, I had looked at these fights a bit, and I just felt like I was so screwed. And like I couldn't get stuff working. And then I had some ideas in the morning, I tried them out, and I found this Giovanni line was far easier to find than the Wake line. Like to figure out the slow U-turns against Wake was really difficult for me. A long time I had a line that like basically threw nearly the entire team at Floatzel to set up that Thunder kill that I now, because basically I couldn't Icy Wind with Blastoise and bait Thunder if I switch in. And I didn't see the line where we bait in the Toxic Croak, kill it, and then it was very difficult because I had like very, very cool ideas to kill Ludicolo. Like for example, if I would have been able to, in a situation to baton pass Crobat after I got Motor Drive, would have been insane. But then I cannot come in on a serve. I needed to bait Energy Balls, so I'd had to do it before Ludicolo is in, and I could just not get that working. So okay, let me quickly give you guys sound. Okay, we're baiting Thunderbolt, and we will switch into Minon. We are pre-damaged slightly more than required here. Okay, I understand. And we baton pass our speed boost to Pelipper on an Earthquake. So it's U-turn. And back into Minon. And luckily, there are more Thunderbolt PP than Earthquake PPs. Yeah. And the good thing is we don't need to count, because I know that exactly after 10 U-turns I have to attack. So we are halfway done. We are making progress. And one more U-turn. And it's a rubber beam here. And we hit grass knot. Okay, guys. We volt switch out. We are pre-damaged for Egg Bomb. And U-turn kills. And we switch to Blastoise, which will bait Garchomp. So this thing is no longer Yachi Berry. And speed is dropped. And it doesn't see kill with anything else than Dragon Claw. So we can switch into Mobile. Crit here would have been fine. We Ice Fang. Did I give it its frack already? No, I didn't. And it can immediately follow up with a Sucker Punch kill. Ah, no. Let's just switch into Feraligatr. And we knock off. We knock off again. We knock off again. We knock off again. And even with like special defense drops, this I think was not close. Okay, Pelipper over leveled. I guess Air Slash over U-turn because we can just reteach that. Okay. Let's make a photo for the Discord. So this is my first time reaching the Safari Zone and not being able to enter it. We buy quick balls. And I think there, like, we have an encounter coming up. I think we can. Yeah. This doesn't really matter a lot. Just for safety, we deploy our Oran Berries. And we will get the final encounter of the split. Oh, it's my first Diglett. Let's go. 5%. Wait, we also need to edit the box. Because this is already a Blastoise. Okay. Let's see if we got a good one or if we got like a box sitter. Impish Sandvale. Minus special attack plus defense. I think this guy is solid, right? Like Diglett is just a good mon. Arena Trap Sandvale, I think that's not a big thing. Yeah. Very, very cool. But I'm really happy, by the way, that we kept open the evolution. Because we didn't get one of the 2 fast fires, to be 3 fast fire. It was only 30%, so we can't complain. But like, let's see where we have a chance to pull another fast fire type. Oh yeah, in E4 split we have a 5% chance. This gives us like an 11% chance, 20% chances, maybe another 5. And then down here we have a decent chance for Charizard. Or is this like, down here we have like one more. But until E4 split, no fast fire. Yeah. So I think I will stop here for now. Next up, like we won't do the black belt. Unless it feels like very trivial, but I doubt it. I doubt it. This guy. Like the problem is, I think like in my opinion, people always say like Makago is like one of the strongest mons for this fight. And that's true. Like that's very true. But the problem is this. This thing can go Volt Switch on Makago, overkill. And we don't like seeing that because it can straight up kill us. So I think I will risk this anyways because we have 3 quad resists to fire. We have a decent amount of water absorb mons. We have yeah. Do we have any like super crazy water resist? Oh yeah, we have Blastoise. So we have even a quad resist water shell armor. Like our water resistance is fine. I think risking Makago and Jasmine is good. Like we can do it. Especially because in this situation, Makago basically kills 3 mons. It kills the 2 leads, and it like takes half of Zone's and Steelix's HP. And probably you will hear me for the first time ever say this. Luckily, my Makago is minus special attack because normally it can get really weird if you crit Scissor turn 1. And I can already show you this. We can go Wise Glasses. And doubles. And crit. And we are not killing. And we still... Oh, wait, we don't get the kill on this guy. Now that's not good. So I will need support on this thing. But afterwards I will be 45. I'm dealing more than 50% to this. I'm dealing more than 50% to this. So maybe if I open up Kingler, we're baiting superpower kill. We're baiting Earth power kill. And we deal 15, we deal 19, 44. We can deal 21 damage to this Bronze Song. So 126 minus 21 minus, and now our Wise Glasses 44 and doubles Lava Plumes hit for 54 mineral. So that kills. And then we can protect Kingler from Volt Switch. We also bait Drill Run and Superpower here. And we can Lava Plume again. And the best case scenario here is basically that we basically kill all 4 mons, and there's a very low chance for Volt Switch to go on Makago. And then he also needs a crit. So just to showcase what it needs, or I don't want to calc this now, and I also won't calc the chances, but there are 2 potential, at least 1 potential -2 modifier that he needs to dodge. He needs to hit +1 modifiers, and even then, he needs to hit 2 +1 modifiers out of 2. Then he needs to hit super effective modifier and doubles. And then he needs to win a 50-50 against Kingler. If Kingler doesn't get the super effective modifier, or any other stuff, I think then it gets complex, because Kingler can also get a lot of -2 modifiers, and then it's maybe even more likely. It starts out on +4, and Makago starts out on 0. So I have yeah. Maybe somebody has done the math before and can tell me. As I said, I think it's fine risking Makago just to get so much tempo in the opening. I will potentially still look at some fighting type lights, because for those who don't know, at least in my opinion, if you the quickest Jasmines often are fire type dominations. The cleanest Jasmine fights are normally fighting type Jasmine fights, because fighting types are far more controlled, and that just allows for so much more stuff. For example, we could go Focus Punch Medicham. And that thing, for example, could, with a black belt, we 2-shot this Bronze Song, there's no crit risk. And then we are baiting Magnezone, and Focus Punch is a one-shot KO. This guy, one-shot KO if I bait kill on the other side. This guy, one-shot KO. This guy, one-shot KO. This guy, one-shot KO. Basically, every mon on Jasmine's side is a one-hit KO for Medicham. And of course, that's kind of busted. And we will abuse that. Potentially. Or we will just Makago lead and say, fuck you, Jasmine. If that's a Volt Switch into my Makago, I can maybe have a backup line. And if it's not, good luck beating me with a Makago that just took 4. Like in that case, my lead mons, like Makago and Kingler, if we dodge the Volt Absorb Fiction, just take 4 kills without taking any significant damage. So then it's a 6v2. And that should be enough space for us to win it. But yeah, that's something maybe start looking at it later today, and then I will like tomorrow I might run Jasmine, or I will wait a bit longer to have a really solid line and when I feel confident. Okay, so then I'm saving like 10 times every time before I end the stream because I'm not sure that I have saved. Okay, thank you guys for watching. See you around next time.